Just make sure you don't leave a significant Indian out.
Tendulkar, gotta be you.
Yeah, just
captain.
start with that. Yeah, just start with him and then you're fine. So I'm going to really put you on the spot here, Michael Clarke. And I will make your life a little easy. We're going to pick a combined Indo-Australian 11. And we're not going to go back to the days of Bradman. Let's start in this century from 2000 onwards.
Combined team.
Combined team.
Wow. Okay, well, let me start by apologising. This is off the top of my head, so I apologise to anybody I've left out. My brain would think about players that I loved playing with or against. That I like. It's not about statistics. I care more about the way they play the game than what their record is, for example. I would go, my two openers would be Sehwag and Hayden.
Ooh.
Would open, right, left hand as well. Whoa, my number three. Okay, I'm going to go Ponting 3, Tendulkar 4, Virat 5, Steve Smith 6. Strong batting.
That is really
my God.
Strong, yeah.
Keeper. Okay, where's it played? In India or Australia? If it's in Australia, Gilchrist is my keeper in Australia. If it's in India, MS Dhoni is my keeper.
Fair enough. But the top 6 doesn't change.
Top 6 doesn't change.
Okay.
So there's my keeper at 7. Yeah. Warney's my spinner.
Has to be. Yeah.
I'm going to pick 3 quick, so I'm going to give you a 12th man.
Yeah, fair enough.
McGrath's 11, Bumrah's 10. Ryan Harris is 9. He was my favourite that I played with. I know that's a big call, but I'm going with my favourite. Now, 12th man who can come into the team. If it's in Australia, Mitchell Johnson. Okay. If it's in India, Zahir Khan.
Oh, perfect.
Zach was a genius. And he was brilliant in Australia as well. But I'm going Johnson for extra pace through the air in Australia. Zahir Khan for skill, natural swing, reverse swing. There wasn't many better than him.
I want to see this.
Who have I missed?
Yeah, I know.
No. Well, I said Surav. Yeah. I'd love Surav in the team because I think as a captain, he was inspirational and changed, I think, the way Indian cricket played. How do I leave out Steve Waugh? You know, what an amazing player Tugger was. Bat, bowl, field, captain. Mark Waugh was one of my favourite players. Hard to leave him out. VVS Laxman, what about him? Yeah, Genius.
Dravid can fit in as
well.
Dravid,
couldn't get him out. Australia couldn't get him out. So many great players. You could nearly pick another 11 that would challenge that team. And even with that team, you haven't got an all-rounder. You know, if I'm picking Steve Smith because that's my best 6 batters, you know, in India he can bowl some spinners, Virat can bowl some medium pace, Sachin can bowl, Sehwag can bowl. Haydos and Ricky couldn't bowl.
Ricky got wickets.
Yeah, I know. So many wonderful players, and I think that's what's made the rivalry, the competition, whether it's in India or in Australia, so competitive. And it's a series every player wants to be a part of. And sometimes, you know, it was borderline. Did we cross the line? Did we go too far? Were we too competitive? I think playing against good opposition, you just want to win so much. Even that builds that rivalry. You know, I love, you go to India and I commentate the IPL and you see a lot of the players, Indian players that I played against, and we're great friends off the field. But when you walked onto the field, I wanted to win so bad for Australia. They wanted to win so bad for India, and great memories. Some of the best cricket of my career, some of my favourite cricket was in the, Australia versus India.
That's fantasy cricket at its best, right? Like what we just did there. Perfect. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for having me.